Hey, what's going on, everyone? Soul here, and rarely am I this excited for a banner, but Kurasame from Final Fantasy Type 0 has dropped with his entire kit and LD, and I'm so stoked. Type 0, I'm sure many of you know this, but Type 0 is one of my favorite games in the franchise. I think it's probably number 2 behind Final Fantasy X and slightly before Final Fantasy VI. I love Type 0. Kurasame is like the badass teacher we all wish we had. And I'm gonna grab him. I like his mechanics. I like his gimmick. I like the mechanics. I like the kit, and I like the game. So I got all the reasons in the world to be drawing on this guy. So I'm very excited. Best of luck to everyone that is drawing on this banner, and hopefully you guys get some good luck. And yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, I really like Kurosame. Now, for those that don't know, and are watching this video and are undecided on his kit, he's kind of like a support. He's definitely a support type of character. His damage, oh nice, 15 CP. All right, I'll take it. His damage he has decent potencies. Yeah, his damage on skills isn't that great. His EX is normal charge, so pretty standard stuff when fully built. Gives him a nice frame buff, and then also gives him a follow-up after, I think it's after an enemy's turn, or it's after his turn. I can't remember. It's one or the other, but it's a 3-hit ice brave HP attack follow-up, which is awesome. And then his LD. Now he has a unique frame debuff called I'm gonna butcher this. I think it's pronounced Hyoro. It's definitely, I have no idea. But anyway, so it goes from stacks 1 all the way up to 5. After an enemy gets a turn, it goes up by 1. Oh my god, I'm rolling his 15 CPs. After an enemy gets a turn, the stack goes up. When Kurosame uses a skill, it goes up by, I believe, 2. And then his EX also increases it. His LD increases the stacks all the way to 5. So he's jumping all the way up to 5. When an enemy is at 5 stacks, after they get a turn, these stacks drop back down to 1. So what do these stacks do? So enemies actually will take an extra amount of HP damage depending on the number of stacks. At 5 stacks, enemies take a whopping 30% extra HP damage from all attacks. So that is pretty damn sick. So Kurosame really thrives with characters with turn manipulation. So anyone that gets breaks, freebies, like, I'm trying to think who gets like a ton of turns. Noctis, oh my god. Noctis and Kurosame, man. Noctis and Kurosame make it possible to just like 0 turn like a bunch of Lufenias, because they can just ride those 5 stacks all day. But yeah, so Lightning, Arden, Realm, Rem, the list goes on and on and on. Anyone that has high turn rates, turn manipulation, etc., etc. And just so happens that I really like to use those type of characters anyway. So Kurosame just slides right in, no problem. It's gonna be good stuff. Now, I'm actually struggling to remember who's on this banner. I know it's Kurosame. I think it's Edgar. I think it's Cypher, and I'm actually not sure. Let's back out okay, yeah, it is Edgar. Okay, so Cypher is totally built. Obviously, I'm chasing Kurosame, and then Edgar, I really don't feel one way or another about him. I mean, if I get his gear, cool, but I'm not planning on building him. There's far too much stuff coming in the near future for me to consider that. So Edgar stuff, he's going to be sitting on the bench. Now, if I can MLB, or if I can limit break some of his stuff along the way, cool. I'm definitely not going to turn that down, but yeah, the star of this show for me is definitely Kurosame. And then there's also Warrior of Light's Burst, but I didn't chase his LD. So, if I get Warrior of Light's Burst, I really don't know what I'm going to do, because I was not planning on building him up. So yeah, let's just see what happens, guys. Hopefully he drops here pretty soon. Hopefully the connecting demon stays away, and I can actually do my ticket draws in peace without constantly having to sit here for 5 seconds between each one. So far, so good. Sector 35, okay. Oh no, I shouldn't have even acknowledged it. Well, can't blame anyone but myself on that one. Okay, did some inventory, moving around, shenanigans, selling stuff. Limit broke some stuff. Alright, we're good to go. Yeah, so what have you guys thought about the start of Lufenia era? Oh, nice, 35 CP Kurosame, I'll take that. Lufenia so far hasn't been too bad in my opinion. The Shinryu fight was more irritation than difficult, especially trying to do the co-ops because that purple aura. Okay, let's pause the dialogue here. See what this gold orb gives us. Cypher, yes, okay. But yet, his purple aura, the one that prevented HP, but more importantly, Brave gain recovery. Oh man, that made those co-op matches a slog. Ugh, I really did not enjoy the boss doing that quickly in the raid. In my opinion, if he is going to activate that purple aura, then he should have used it a few turns later. But the Lufenia fight itself, I just opted to just delay it to hell and back when it hit green aura, because I was just not trying to play around with that. I saw people sharing the results in my Discord server, and people were taking like 80 to 90 turns in that fight, and I'm just sitting there like, nah, I'm good. I'm so good. I am not in the mood to sit there while he's got an aura up and just feel like there's nothing I can do. And not having Warrior of Light 3-3 or his LD, yeah, it really made me realize how paper thin 9 shields were. Because I originally opted, I was like, okay, so this Lufenia sphere, or orb rather, will tick down, or will pause if Shinryu's brave is underneath a certain amount. And I was like, oh, I'll just use 9. You know, he's got shields. Well, Shinryu ends up hitting so damn hard that just Kleenex ripped right through. Like, okay, we gotta reevaluate what we're doing here. Edgar ZX. Okay, so I have 2 people in the banner, ZXs, aside from the newbie. Let's get that newbie. So, you know, I just was like, you know what, this fight just isn't any fun for me. I'm just gonna call this a GG. Get on that green aura, and then start going to town. Now, 8's Lufenia, I thought 8's Lufenia was pretty fun. 8's Lufenia, if you had 8, obviously, it's a total snooze fest. 8 or Galoof, just completely trivialize it to the point of no return. And I did use 8 in a solo run the very first time, but then the second time around, I think it was, Gabranth, Orin, and Realm. Now that was a fun match. Oh my god. Gabranth and Orin together are just stupid broken. Just so good. They're so good. The debuffs just nerf enemy damage so hard. And then Gabranth, of course, benefits from Orin's melee imperil, so then Gabranth is hitting for massive amounts of damage, and he's got the re-breaks and instant breaks, and muy bien. Very good. Very fun. But yeah, so that team, the Orin Gabranth Realm, in case you guys didn't watch my run, but you're watching this, for whatever reason, Gabranth's debuffs count as a follow-up attack, so it actually made the Lufenia orb go up after an enemy would get a turn, and then Gabranth's debuffs, the Outlaw's Brand, would reapply. The game treated that as a counterattack, and then the orb would go up. Now this is important because in Gao's event, which we'll be getting his lost chapter here pretty soon, the bosses there have a condition where if you do a follow-up, then the orb goes up by, I believe it's 1. And so if you can definitely run Gabranth there and be good to go. Branth will fill that follow-up requirement very nicely. I'm actually considering using the Branth there myself. Okay, another 15. Okay, that's definitely Kurasame's 15 MLB. I'm fairly sure. Now, we only have one copy of his 35. And then no EX, no EX, no LD. So hopefully we can get that turned around here pretty soon. After this banner, let's see, after this banner we have Kuja's LD and Burst from Bahamut, Ultimate Bahamut. I'm definitely drawing on that banner. People always ask me, what are you drawing on next? Well, Ultimate Bahamut, that is going to be, nice. I'm looking forward to Kuja. Kuja, the summon board, quality of life improvement with his LD that us players didn't necessarily need, but we all want. Oh, it's so good. Kuja can just pretty much just one-shot the summons by himself with that LD. And of course, he's also just a very strong unit in general, so yeah, he is ready to go. I have 3 108 330s on him, and then also 3 108 Ultimate 2-star, which in Synergy, I'm planning on running Kuja with 3 108 and then the 3 330s. But then outside of Synergy, depending on the stage, I'll probably use his 3 Attack 108 / Mighty Ultima, because the 30% extra damage on Ultima, because Ultima's potency is kind of scary, but 30% extra damage I think is really, really nice, really going to help him out. So yeah, he's definitely ready to go. I'm going to definitely grab his LD. I'm not going to chase his Burst. But the good news is that if I don't happen to get the Burst on his debut banner, then I'll have another shot at it with Gladio's banner, because I'm definitely drawing Gladio. Yeah, because it'll go Kuja, and then Gao, and then Gladio. So, hopefully, I mean, I would love to get Kuja's Burst. So, we'll see if I can manage to luck sec that on either his debut banner or Gladio's. But if not, that's okay. I'm not going to be too broken up about or upset, because the LD is really the thing I want the most anyway. And then, of course, after Gladio, after his banner comes and goes, his character event, oh my god. We have, assuming that Global follows the same timeline as GP, we are going to have the first batch of level 80 awakenings for characters. And that means that a certain someone is going to be getting her LD and Burst. And oh my god, am I excited. I'm also excited to see the Skull Dwarf. Let's get Kurasame EX. Ask and you shall receive. Okay. That's pretty good. Alright, well, so we got the EX. We gotta get that LD now. Let's go. But yeah, so Lightning will be getting her LD and her Burst very early next month. And I am, oh my god, I am so excited. I do have a special draw video planned with someone. I don't think he's spilled the beans yet. So that'll be fun, it'll be something to look forward to. And then I have some ideas for projects with Lightning in the works. But I definitely plan on using her, oh my god, so much. I was really happy that I was able to bring her to the first Lufenia. It felt very fitting that even though her damage per turn right now is, it's on the lower side now, because she does only have 3 hit skills, of course. Her EX is still crazy strong, crazy good. All the free turns and the break and everything, and then the delay. But her damage per turn outside of EX isn't that great. Thankfully, her LD, and especially with her Burst, they solved that. Oh, they solved that. They solved that so hard that they have to make the stages Thunder Absorb just to make sure she can't operate. I love it. Now, unfortunately, this also means that because of her, they basically cuck Reno from Final Fantasy VII, who is the first, I think it's the first character event after the level 80 awakenings. Yeah, Reno, he's got lightning attacks as well, and yeah, like he's got lightning to thank for basically being just shut out of certain stages because of that thunder element. So then, yes, we'll have Reno, and I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if I don't think because there's one more banner early next month, and I don't remember who it is. Oh, I think it's Camlino, the brother of El Nacho. He gets his lost chapter, and then after that, so then after the level 80 heretics, they're heretics, and then Cam and Reno's event, we have Sephiroth. And now this is assuming, of course, that Global still follows the same timeline as JP. But Sephiroth, with his LD and burst, will drop, and despite the fact that my hoarder senses are telling me to hold off on chasing the burst because I do the two banners immediately after Sephiroth's debut banner are Kieran, his lost chapter, and then Rude. And I'm absolutely getting the LD for both of those characters. So the smart thing for me would be to just get Sephiroth's LD on debut, and then don't chase the burst until, don't heavily chase it until Rude's banner, and then, if I don't have the burst by then just start gemming until it pops. But I'll be honest, guys, I don't think I have the self-control to wait. Sephiroth might be a meme in this game for his ancient crept kit and his horrific potencies, and the fact that you have to quite literally build around him and make sure that you hold his hand to make him do good damage. I know there's those memes. I get it. I definitely get it. But favorites, man. The favorites. You gotta love the faves. You live with them and die with them, man. I love Sephiroth. I got him fully sphered. I have 3 108/C50 artifacts on him. And so I'm hoping that the combination of full spheres plus the perfect artifacts means that I can use him even when the synergy goes away, which is certainly easier said than done, but God, I'm just so stoked. I'm just so excited for him. I just cannot wait. Cannot wait. So yeah, I'm probably still going to cave on his debut and just gem right away, and then just get the burst and not look back. I'm so excited. But yeah, so next month is going to be very, very packed for me in terms of, resource spending, because I'm just going to start gemming right off the bat for Lightning. I'm going to start gemming, I'm probably going to start gemming right off the bat for Sephiroth, so whew. Hold on to your butts, people. And then, yeah, and also next month with the Sephiroth. Oh my God, I'm getting so many Edgar 35s. Alright, let's get that LD. Get the LD, we're out of this banner. We're out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go out of this banner, and we are out. Next month, as what I was going to say was next month is Final Fantasy VII month, because we do have Sephiroth, and then we have Reno and Rude, and then immediately after the next LD and burst is Cloud, which I also plan on chasing that burst as well. So, oh my God, it is going to be nuts next month, and then of course the waifu drops, so yeah, I'm going to be a busy boy with these draw videos. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Good luck on your draws, and I will have a Kurosame video up here as soon as I can. Take care, everyone. Thanks again for watching, and stay safe. See you later.